I'm very glad to introduce my friend, Stella. She's a Swiss novelist born in Panama, who is an inveterate traveler and observer of different cultures and lifestyles. During her years as a business manager, she also taught yoga and meditation throughout the world. Since moving to India, she has been studying the Yogini cult in the Tantra tradition. She's a courageous woman who has found ways to break with many social conventions. In her novels, she depicts a journey for a spiritual destiny that transcends blind commitment, stereotypes, or the religious fanatics. Delhi Kamandir, the Yogini temples of India, and In the Belly of the Fish are among her recent published works. This evening, she will talk us about her last job, the Yoginis Oracle.
Thank you very much. So, as the title is, I am going to talk about my last work, that the name is the Yoginis Oracle. Who knows a little bit, just to know, some people I know here, but others I don't know if you know about what they are oracles. And somebody doesn't know what is an oracle? Okay. And somebody knows what is also the Yoginis. Somebody doesn't know what are the Yoginis? Okay. And this suddenly it came like a need to create an oracle. The idea to create some cards in order to read, we can say, the future, but also to give some tips. That was the idea, to give some tips how to deal with different situations in our life. So Pandit Mukhopadhyay, I asked him because I wanted to study this book that deals with the Yoginis. There are many ancient manuscripts in Tantra that deals a little bit with the Yoginis, but this I thought that was appealing to myself, and I wanted to go deeper in the knowledge. So with his help, we started to study because I couldn't read Sanskrit. So suddenly, studying this translation, we decided to do a book. And this book came out, and I was very much, as I was telling Pammy, I was so involved with the theme that every time in these 7 years I was thinking, if it stops now, it will be, it is gorgeous. Even if it never goes to print this work, the journey had been so wonderful that it doesn't matter. So like that, I was very much in tune with it. Mostly came one day when I was thinking about the legend of Matsyendranath. Matsyendranath was a character that is very much associated with the Yoginis. And his legend says that he was born under the most unauspicious of the oracles. Really everything was wrong in the stars. So wrong it was, the legend says, that the parents couldn't keep that child that will bring unhappiness to their clan, to the parents, to everyone. So they decided, the legend said, they thrown him to the water, to the sea. But there, a fish came and took him in his belly, like a little bit like the Christian story of Jonas. And when he was in the belly of the fish went to the bottom of the ocean, to a subaquatic island, a mythical island, where the Devi and Bhairava were hidden in order to talk about knowledge. Because they wanted to be hidden, because some people could hear that, and if they were not prepared to have that knowledge, it would be just misused. So they were there in this bottom of the sea. He came out from the belly of the fish. It means that he was reborn in knowledge, but he needed to apply this knowledge with the senses, taking a body and apply this, because it was dealing with the energy that is inside ourselves, this energy that is called also the energy of the Yoginis, the divine energy that is inside ourselves. So with the, and here I did a little painting just to help to understand. Like you see, is I depicted Matsyendranath with the Yoginis inside, like that, to understand that we have those energies and that sometimes we need just to settle down and help this energy to take out. Sometimes we require a very peaceful energy, sometimes we require a strong energy to deal with problems, and this energy is ours. It's only that sometimes it's sleepy and we need to wake up. So that was the knowledge that he learned in the belly of the fish, and it's why Matsyendranath has this connection with the Yoginis. So with this legend in my mind, the symbolism of the Yogini temples, there are several temples in India that has these beautiful sculptures of goddesses that they are called Yoginis. Probably they are called Yoginis not because they were doing yoga, but because they were together. This togetherness, this yoga means together. So this togetherness is this energy that one can rise, men or women. It's a female energy, but they put it like a female energy, but we have all, men or women, we have that energy inside ourselves. Every temple have different groups of yoginis, not that it's one set of yoginis. It's different, like if it was a need in certain spaces and certain places and certain moments to have a group. With all this information in my mind, I was just feeling that I wanted to create something, and suddenly, by their own grace, the idea, the images of the Yoginis started to come. In that particular moment, my sister Nancy, she is a teacher, also a teacher in yoga, meditation. She came to India, and I told her, you know, I have been dreaming about this oracle, how we could do, and she's an amazing visual artist too. So we decided we are going to do a retreat, meditate, do pranayamas, do yoga, and see what happens. So we did our retreat. She is very clever, and she was doing like a portrait robot, like in the movies. Do you know? She was canalizing all this energy and making the different drawings that come out, the yoginis of the 21st century. We call like that because they are not classical yoginis. They are yoginis that are supposed to help us here and now, and is to give some tips how we can rise this energy in order to deal with our different challenges that we can have, or how to enhance already the energy that we have inside of us. 64 cards and 1 card for Bhairava. And this comes with a little handbook that is going to be, this handbook and the cards are going to be in a little box. In this handbook, it's how to read the cards, how like a tarot card that has also the handbook. And here, what is very important is that everyone will let their own intuition, because all of us, we have intuition, and this is the space that the idea is that every person will know how to do, and will come with this energy about how to read the card. Put down the cards, and in the middle is Bhairava. Bhairava is a god that it will be associated with the person that is inquiring. He's standing in one leg because he can turn and listen to the dialogue of the yoginis, and he has a lot of tools around himself in order to act accordingly. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we turn them, and for a special question, one have the present, that is what is going on just now, Then what is the quality of the hearts that are required, what are the qualities of the mind, and the answer. Another type of reading that go around all the areas of our life. It talks about the profession life, the protection that one can feel, the creativity, the love, the results, the fame, the money, the family, and health. So one can go all around the life, and it gives some tips to the person. And this is the oracle. It's something that should be funny, nice, and enjoyable.